Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a try-on slash review slash tutorial of the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. So that's why my face is really bare. So I've had this foundation for about a month and a half now, trying it out, see how I like it. This is by far the best foundation that I have ever found. It covers everything up. So like my redness, like pimples, things like that, it covers it all up. So this is what the packaging looks like. I really love it. As you can tell, I have used a good amount of it because it was all the way down to here. So I am in the shade Light 44 Cool. This is the box that it actually comes in. I love the packaging of Kat Von D. It's so beautiful. So I am on the Sephora website on my computer actually, and this retails for $35, and there is a very good shade range. Let me see here. 30 different shades. Okay, so you can get 30 different shades. This retails for $35, which it is kind of more expensive, but I promise you it is well worth the money. Like, this is my holy grail foundation. I have tried foundation after foundation after foundation and never found anything that looks so flawless on my skin. And this color, Light 44 Cool, matches my skin tone so perfectly. It's just a dream. So on here, I am looking at the website just to tell you a little bit about it. It says it is a hyper performance liquid foundation with flexible full coverage and up to 24-hour wear. It does last a really long time. I have not tried to wear it for 24 hours because I just wear it and then take it off whenever I go to sleep, but it is still on and looks absolutely wonderful. It is available in 30 shades, so I actually didn't have to sit there and count them. It actually said it on here, but oh well. It says that the Lock-It foundation gives you all the coverage you need to rock a flawless matte, not flat, canvas that stays waterproof, fade-proof, and transfer resistant for up to 24 hours. No touch-ups necessary. This unique formula delivers flexible full coverage. All you have to do is adjust the amount of foundation you use to quickly and easily achieve your perfect finish, whether it's natural, medium to full coverage, or a flawless full coverage finish. With high pigment foundation like Lock-It, a little goes a long way. Just one pea-size amount droplet provides natural, medium to full coverage with up to 24-hour wear. Need to cover redness, blemish, or discoloration? Simply add another droplet and build lightly to create a flawless full coverage finish. So this is made without parabens, sulfates, and phthalates. And let's see here. This formula is oil-free and alcohol-free. So it is also vegan and cruelty-free. So I love this foundation. Let's go ahead and get into the application of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face because I absolutely have nothing on my face right now, as you can tell. I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer. This is just a really good primer that I like to use. So I just put it in my hand, rub it together, and then like just put it all over my face. I find that this primer really does really well for my skin, especially with a matte foundation like the Kat Von D. So I'm just gonna put this on, let this dry a minute. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and remove this little topper thing, and there it is there. I'm sorry, it is kind of messy. Like I said, I have been using this a lot. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use a brush for the half of my face, and then a beauty blender for the other side of my face. So this is just a little damp sponge here, and then here is the e.l.f. Foundation blurring brush. This is one of my favorite brushes to use for my foundation. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and put just a pump here on my hand. So there it is there. That's what comes out with one pump. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip my beauty blender, beauty sponge in here and just start here. I'm using you guys as a mirror because I don't have a mirror in here except what comes on my little eyeshadow palette that I'm gonna use for my eyes. And you know, you gotta build it up just a little, but it does build very easily. And I mean, it's starting to cover everything up. Now granted, you know, I do have a couple more bumps than normal. I'm not sure why I'm breaking out, but this does cover like the redness and just the appearance of them. I mean, so as you can tell, it is looking a lot better than what it was before I put this on. So I am gonna go ahead and just use this whole pump that I had for this side of my face. I'm gonna go ahead and cover this one here on my nose. And I like to just pat it in. I find that using a sponge gives more of a natural look rather than the brush gives it a more full coverage look. So I am going to go ahead and just put a little bit on my eyelid. And I find that this, I do have really dry skin if you've been following my channel. My skin is really dry, but this does not dry my skin out. And you would think with it being like a matte foundation, full coverage, it really would dry you out. But this doesn't dry me out at all, and I was actually surprised. So I did go ahead and use a little bit more than I normally do. Usually I use about 1.5 pumps for my whole face, but I did want to go ahead and show you guys, like, I mean, it covers really well. So this is the side that is done, of course, versus this, like, it covered up all my redness. I mean, there is a little bit of texture there, but I mean, a foundation is not going to cover up an actual bump. So, but I mean, it did really well. So now I am going to go ahead and put another pump of this on my hand. And it does dry pretty fast, so, you know, that's why I didn't, like, dot it and then, like, do like that. So what I do with this is I dip this in the product and just do like this, little motions like this. I mean, and I find that I need less product with a brush, so I probably am not even going to need this whole amount that I put. See, look at that. That covered that completely up. I love the finish of it with a brush so much better than with the sponge. It just, I find that it looks so much more full coverage. It covers every little thing, and so I am going to go ahead and just drag this down to my neck a little bit just to blend everything out. And then what I do after I use a brush, I will go back in with a beauty blender and just make sure that it sinks in all the way, and I pat. That's all I do. So as you can see, it did do a really good amount. There's the brush side, and then there is the beauty sponge side. So I am going to go ahead and finish my makeup on here. That's why I said in the beginning it is kind of a tutorial. So if you don't want to see this part, go ahead and skip. I am going to do a full final review of this product at the very end of this video. So what I'm going to do next is I am going to use the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Eyeshadow Primer because I am going to go ahead and do my eyes. So I just put a little bit of this on my eyes because I find that this makes my eyeshadow last so long. I love it. So So the palette I'm going to use today for this, just a simple eye look, just to finish my makeup, is going to be the Too Faced Chocolate Bon Bon palette. I got this not too long ago. This is my first like chocolate palette that I've gotten, and I am in love with it. So just so you can see, there is what the colors look like. I know you guys probably already know, but I'm just going to show it for the sake of this video. So I am going to go in with, I got this Luxie 249 double-ended brush, and I'm going to go in and do something with my eyes. So what I'm going to do is I am going to use this color here. It's Pecan Praline, and I'm just going to use that just as like it's the transitioning shade. So I'm just going to go in here, lightly dust this on there. So what I'm going for is just a natural little look here. The next color I'm going to go in here with it, which is this color here, Mocha. It's just this nice brown color, and I'm just going to apply this to the outer part of my crease. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. Sorry, I'm holding this all awkwardly. Okay, so I darken that up a bit. I don't know if you can see. And then I'm just gonna go in with this side of the brush, and I'm gonna go into Molasses Chip, which is this shimmery brown color. It's beautiful. And I'm just gonna put that all over the lid here. I don't know if you can see that, but it looks very, very pretty. I'm gonna do the same on the other side. Okay, so that's what it's looking like. So I am gonna go back with this side and go into the color, I'm gonna go into Malted, which is this darker brown here, and I'm just gonna put that on the very outer part of my crease just to deepen up the crease and along the top of the crease. Let's see. I'm going to do the same on this other side. So, oh goodness, Lord have mercy. I just messed this eye up. Okay, so now that I cleaned that up, we are going to go in and just, with no more excess product, and just blend it together. It's kind of hard for me to see using the camera that I'm using, but hopefully that does actually look pretty good. So lastly, what I'm going to do is, after cleaning this brush off, I am going to go in with the color Satin Sheets, which is right there, and I'm going to use that as like a brow bone highlight. I'm just going to use that right up here and right up here, just to finish the look. I do like how that looks. And then I'm going to go in with the Vintage Company Cosmetics Step 1 brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Malted that I used in my crease, which is there, and I am going to smudge that on my lower lash line. And do the same over here. So that's what that looks like. And then lastly, I'm gonna go back in with my Luxie brush and then dip into the color Satin Sheets again, which is what I use for my brow bone. And I'm gonna just pop that in my inner corner and do the same thing over here. I find that it is a beautiful, beautiful inner corner highlight. And then I'm gonna go in with my, let me see, L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise in Mystic Black. This is just my go-to mascara, because I don't wear falsies, so Do any of you make funny faces when you apply mascara also? I find that it helps me apply it so much better. Let me just double dip it in here because this thing is almost empty. Like I said, it is my go-to mascara. Okay, so there's that. And then I'm just gonna go on here with my Smashbox Primrose lipstick. Sorry, it's a little messy. This is just this beautiful kind of nudie color. Okay, and then I swear I am almost done, and then I'll get into the review part. And then I'm just gonna top it off with this gel gloss by Sephora. It is their Ultra Shine lip gloss. I think it is in the color Nude. Just right here, and I like to top my lipstick off with that, especially this one. I just love the way it looks, so I'm just gonna go over it. So there's that, and then that's all I'm going to do to my face today. So back into my review on this foundation, Kat Von D Lock It Foundation. If I don't drop it, here it is. So all in all, this is my holy grail foundation. I mean, as you can see, I mean, it covered almost everything, and it covered my redness. It does not dry me out. This foundation is amazing. Like, I have looked and looked for foundations, and this one is my holy grail. Once I run out of this one, I will buy another. I still do test out like other foundations, but nothing at all can compare to this one. So I give this Kat Von D Lock It Foundation a 5 of 5 stars. It is amazing. By far the best foundation. It is full coverage, not drying, highly pigmented. It's just wonderful. So let me know what you guys think down below about this foundation. Have you tried it? Are you wanting to try it? What are your thoughts, etc. on it? And because I would absolutely love to hear. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. And if you have any requests for any types of videos, I would love to hear them and see what I can do, because I am trying to do different types of things. So go ahead and just let me know in the comments below. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. Thank you for watching. See you later. Bye.